Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. So I was able to get it started. So what had happened, if you'd watched the end of my last episode, I had a issue with the game just not starting. It hung up on the loading screen. And what happened was this mod right here, the Daily Journal Port Journal Reforged, which I said I had on, does not work right now. It's not because it's 42.13, the update. It's because it's conflicting with another mod, either Clean UI or one of the other UI mods I have is conflicting with it because it just hangs up. It's the only mod that does it. As soon as I turn that mod off, we were good to go. So I'm going to get everything set back up here and we'll get right into it. Took me about an hour to figure out which mod was causing it, because like I said at the end of last episode, I thought it was the TV Reinvented, because TV Reinvented hasn't been updated, but people were saying it was working, and I was kind of saying, well, I was kind of thinking, nah, maybe not, is something else, but no, it was that. One other thing I forgot to change. I was going to go ahead and change this because I said I was thinking about it and I decided to do it. So we're going to turn off lifestyles and hobbies. And I'm going to turn on take a bath and shower. And I'm going to see, we may be restarting again, but I'm going to try. I keep on trying bath towels overhaul because it's supposed to be working. And I keep on thinking it's a issue with lifestyles and hobbies. So I want to try this because this mod is made by the same person who made Bath Towels Overhaul. So I want to see if that is what's happening. So let me do that real quick. And I'm also going to restart the game. Every time I do anything that comes up and says it's reloading or loading a texture pack, I immediately restart the game just to make sure, that things are loaded properly and things like that. A lot of texture mods say to load and reload the game, shut the game off, turn it back on, just to make sure everything was loaded properly. So we got it all loading up right now. It is going to take it a minute because it's got a bunch of mods. It's got to load all the scripts and stuff. Here we go. There it goes. I had to redo that. Interesting. All right. Okay. So 42_13_1. Oh, right. I did forget. Let me check real quick to see if it has. So go back into mods. Always check this. This is the configuration. Yep, so here's bath towels overhauls. Sometimes they only show up in this menu. They don't show up in the menu of when you have all those options for the game. Sometimes they only show up in this menu, so do make sure you check both. And here's take a bath and shower. What do we have here? I don't want to take off my watch. I want to leave that on so I can watch time. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work with my stuff. I don't want the Moodle on because I have a different Moodle thing. Since it's not implemented, I'm going to turn it off anyway. Alright. So, the reason why I want to try the thing of the bath towel overhaul is because it keeps on breaking when I try it, and I think it breaks because of I think it breaks because of the lifestyle hobbies mod. So we're going to try it out and see if it'll work this time, because I'm not using that mod anymore. It'll be real easy to tell if it works because everything will start breaking. The mod for bug deals will be down in the bottom right, and we are broken right now anyway. The easiest way to tell if your game is working or not is the loading down here. The loading bar down here should be continuing on. It should have three. It should go through 3 dots. It should go 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot, and things like that. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure the bath towel overhaul is just broken again. It's, I don't know what it is with me specifically, but I'm the only one apparently who has this issue with this mod. Is the bath towel overhaul mod just completely breaks. Either it completely breaks, or when I get in the game, the errors go up by 20 every 3 seconds. It's I don't know what it is. There is some mod conflict somewhere that the mod author just can't find that completely breaks the bath towel overhaul. The game should work as soon as I turn that off. So as you can see, this is what happens right here. Save can't be loaded. I have to crash the game basically to get it to work. So let me do this. Let me try and bath towel overhaul. Turn those both off. As you can see, they're by the same person, but still, I do not know what it is, but something is wrong with bath towel overhaul for me specifically. I'm not sure what it is. All right, let me reset this up because I think I forgot to save these earlier. Put this to normal, this to normal. I think that's all I did. Oh, right. I also turned off this. Let me save that. Do that. Okay. Next. Switch to Lumberjack. Next. Switch to Fatima. Play. And it's working. As you can see on the loading deal down at the bottom, it's working because the dots are showing up like they're supposed to. And also, the text is changing like it's supposed to as well. And now it's broken again. I don't know what's going on. Why size mods breaks for me. It's something to do with size mods. I don't know what it is. But as soon as it gets to this screen, it just stops. The game just stops. I don't know what it is, but it's this deal specifically. Let me show you what I mean. All I'm going to do is as soon as I finish crashing the game and I get back in, I'm going to turn off the other side mod and the game is going to work. I don't know what it is, but it's side mods that do it for me. I don't know what thing they're changing that's conflicting with any other mod I have, but it's something. I'm not sure what. It could be the body overhauls. I'm not sure. Lifestyles works with the body overhauls. I'm not sure why it doesn't work with size mods. So if we go to take a bath and shower, sort and accept that. Go to solo. I'm not gonna use this. I'm just gonna call it test. And we'll go to Echo Creek. We'll do this, click advance, go to next, switch to Lumberjack, go to next, and switch to Fatima and push play. And the game will now load. It's something about size mods. Maybe not. What is happening? I swear this was all working just fine. Except for I didn't have bath and towel overhaul and I turned those off. So everything should be working. What is going on? This is strange. This is the weirdest damn thing ever. Why is this? Why am I constantly have to crash the game? What is going on? Because I was working just fine. The only thing I changed is the take a bath and shower size mods. That's the only thing I changed. Subscribed items. TV redo. Oh. Okay. So let me see if I can show you this. Steam. Can you see this? Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This right here. During B42, somebody right now is either updating or has gotten rid of their mod. I don't know what this is on the top of my head. There is some mod that I just recently downloaded and it's gone right here. And it will stay gone until I unsubscribe and then find the mod again after it's been updated, or if it ever comes back. Basically what happens is the person who's updating the mod. Oh, I know what this mod is. I know what this mod is. This is the mod that just came out, the real dashboard. As you can see, it's gone. It's right here. See, goes directly to sorry. So they're taking they took the mod, they either hid the mod or took the mod down. When you do that, you break somebody's save. That's why we can't play. That's why we can't play. Is because this mod is either getting updated or something. I'm not sure why. But yeah, that broke. So with that gone, it's trying to load that mod, but it can't load that mod because that mod is no longer downloaded on your computer. The workshop is automatically updated on your computer. And all mods are updated when you click right before you click play. When you click play, if a mod needs to be updated, it will be downloaded and updated right when you click play. So since I was doing this earlier and it worked, what is going on now is since they either took this mod down or hid it or something to either update it, or it got removed by the mods of Steam, it no longer works, but it still says I'm subscribed to it because it doesn't remove it from the list. So if I wonder if it's actually still in my list in game. Let's go check that real quick. Even though you may still have it in your game, you can't access the mod. Because even though the folder is still there and it shows up in the mod list, if you go to the folder itself, if you find the folder in the workshop, because they're all numbered instead of named, they're all just numbers instead of name, the folder will be empty when it updates. And the game is trying to load something that is empty, so it can't do it. And also, I have a problem in that my mouse is not working, so I can't even see my mouse on the game right now. Wow. Wow, game. Wow. I can hover over things and click it, but I have no idea where my mouse is because the mouse isn't showing up in game. So a lot of shit is broken right now with that mod being disappeared. And that's why you never fucking do this. Nobody else that I found so far has, unless they physically removing the mod, they don't do this for updates. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why certain people do this and other people don't. But when you do this, you break people's games when you do this. So I'm trying to see if I can get the game to even load. Yeah, again, I can't see my mouse right now. So I can't see where I'm clicking except for when it highlights. And I can't see, the mod deal here doesn't help me. Yeah, I can't see my mouse at all. This is like something else. Okay, it finally showed up when I clicked out this time. Last time when I was talking, when I clicked out, it didn't show. So here it is. It's right here. But if you go to this folder, so when I clicked on it, it took me to the sorry can't reach page. If you click on the, if you, sometimes I've noticed in other games it does it, but it doesn't do it in this one. It will take you to the folder, but if you go to that, if you go to this number, this is the folder number that you're looking for right here, the workshop ID number. If you go to this folder, you click into it, it will say mods, open that folder, and then it will say the realistic dash deal. And you go into there, the folder will be empty. It's because I do not know what these people are doing when they do this. But yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disable that because it doesn't work anymore. That's why I keep on getting this loading error now. So if I go to take a bath and shower, let's try this again without that mod to see if it works. Bathhouse overhauls, so those two. Let me sort and accept those. Okay, now I go to mods, configuration, bath towels, overhauls. Everything here can stay normal. And then take a bath and shower. I want, I don't want to take off my watch, and that's it. Okay, sort and accept, solo, custom sandbox. I know I should restart, but I just want to see if this will even work. Okay, these are, okay, these still have my settings in them. Let's see, lumberjack. If this doesn't load, then I don't know what is going on. Nope, game's loading. As you see, the loading deal disappeared. The thing will go forward. This is how you died. And then in just a second, it'll come up saying click to start. So it's, yeah, it's because that person either hid their mod or removed their, or got removed by mods of Steam Workshop. And that just killed the game. That just killed the game for me. The game will not work if a mod is like that. They just completely killed the game for me. But here we are. We're in the game. And, you know, it works now. It was that right there that did it. I'm going to move this. Where do I want this? I guess I'll do it over here somewhere. I'll do it to like over here. This is the XP bar from the mod, from the RPG mod. You can't do any clicking on it, so that's interesting. Okay. Designated zones. Let's see. Is there any? Don't worry, we're not starting yet. I'm just testing things right now, trying to figure out where, like, there should be like a config for this. Huh. There isn't. Maybe it's off in here. Let me move this over here. It's going to take me a second. I haven't, like I said, I haven't set up the UI yet completely. Skills. Okay. And 2 and X. Yeah, I'm not sure where it is. I'm looking for like the config deal for RPG, and I don't see it. This is about that. Not hidden behind this thing. Not hidden behind that thing. It says in the description there's a right-click menu for it, but I didn't see anything, so I'm not sure where it is. Move the deal up. Yeah, I don't see anything, so I'm not sure. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I guess I'm going to have to wait until I level up to see where it is. Yeah, I'm not sure where the thing is. The deal is at. Okay. Well, at least the game works now. And because the mod got removed from the workshop, the Steam workshop. I don't, like I said, I don't know. It could be that they're updating the mod and for some reason they hid it, or a Steam mod took the mod down for some reason. Don't know. We'll have to see. So I will see y'all in a little bit. I'm actually going to release this as an extra episode as well, because I want y'all to know stuff like this, like why my game won't run if you try to use the mods I'm using. Why the game wouldn't run with those mods. I want y'all to be aware of things like that. So I'll see y'all next episode. This will be another extra episode released right before episode 1, or after episode 1. I'm not sure. So I'll see y'all later. Bye.